Well, teachers have one of the hardest jobs, educating and preparing the next generation.
So we stopped by Springfield High School to see what it's like, and we got to know one teacher whose lessons go beyond the classroom.
You're listening to 97.7 WNLB out of Springfield High School in Holland, Ohio.
That's Mark Davidson. He's the voice you hear if you tune in to Blue Devil Radio. But he's also a teacher here, and we spent the day with him. We start with a monthly segment for listeners, which focuses on health and wellness.
Today's talk centers on cholesterol, so Dr. Auerkamp, I'm going to start with you.
Mercy Health is the sponsor. They bring doctors and other healthcare providers in to share about a range of topics.
Well, the other part of it that's so important is the population that's listening to this radio station are individuals over 45 years old, so it's a population that needs to hear this health information.
Once we wrap up the show,
And this is Blue Devil Radio.
it's time to head to the classroom and chat with students who are part of the communications classes at Springfield.
It was something that I wanted to do, so like a major in communications, like an undergrad in journalism, so I could be a reporter. It's just something that interests me and I enjoy doing.
What about you?
I like going out and talking to all the different students in the school and talking to different staff members and giving everybody's point of view.
All right, everyone, it's time for class.
Once everyone finds their seats, the lesson begins.
So 2 things today is on our agenda.
And I had to help lead the partner exercise.
I'm your teacher for the next couple of minutes, so who wants to go first and tell me about your partner? All right, what's your name?
Cashton.
Cashton? All right, you and your partner, come on up.
He played basketball and football.
And?
He's turning 15.
I'd like to think I was the fun teacher because I didn't give a pop quiz. And everyone that day got an A in my grade book.
Thanks so much, guys, for having me be your teacher for a couple minutes. It's time for me to go report. Bye.
Bye. What an exit.
It was pretty fun.
Beautiful exit there.
I know.
I'll tell you what, teachers, just so grateful for good teachers in our society because, what they do for us, the next generation. I wish my school had a radio setup like that because I did not really. I was a newspaper reporter for my small town newspaper in high school. It wasn't until I got to college I started doing some television and radio.
Well, and with the teacher, he lets the students kind of do what they're interested in. So some of them do a podcast, some of them help on the radio. They have cameras. They go out and interview, pull students from the hallways, pull teachers, and ask about the news of the day. It's really interesting and kind of an out-of-the-box way to teach kids, but also get them introduced into media.
Well, you mentioned podcasts. There's a whole array of podcasts for any interest, all kinds of niches out there. If you can find it, that's the key part, is finding that right podcast that's what you're looking for in a particular subject.
Yeah, he's definitely a fun teacher, that's for sure.